You spent months building your ISA portfolio, you picked your funds, set up your direct debit, and told yourself you'd leave it alone. And then you left it alone. Maybe too alone. Or maybe you've been checking it every week, watching the numbers move, wondering if you should be doing something. Here's what most investors never learn. There's a middle ground, and it takes less than 20 minutes a year. Today, I'm walking you through the exact 6 steps annual portfolio review that disciplined investors use so you stay aligned with your goals without overreacting to markets. This framework is based on how evidence-based passive investors actually manage their portfolio, not what you see on social media, not market timing, not stock picking. It's the approach built on decades of academic research. Simple, repeatable, boring in the best possible way. We have 6 steps to cover, and I'll flag which single step most people skip that quietly costs them money over time. So stay to the end because the last step is counterintuitive and it's the most important one. Step 1. Revisit your goals. Before you look at a single number, look at your current situation. The market hasn't changed your goals, but your life might have. Ask yourself, am I close to retirement or a major life goal than I was last year? Has my income changed significantly? Has anything happened that would shift how much risk I'm comfortable with? If the answer to any of these is yes, your portfolio may need to evolve, not because markets moved, but because your life did. If nothing has changed, great. Move to step 2. Check your asset allocation. Now, open your investment account and look at your percentages. How much is in equities? How much is in bonds or other assets? Compare that to your original plan. If it has drifted significantly, you rebalance, not because the markets are scary, not because the markets are excited. Because your plan said 80% equities, 20% bonds, and now you are on 90% equities and 10% bond. Watch this video on rebalancing if you want to learn how to. Rebalancing is mechanical, it's not emotional, it's not market timing, it's returning to the plan you made when you were thinking clearly, not when markets were moving. Step 3. Review your contributions. Remember at the start when I said there's a step most people skip? This is it. Most people spend their annual review staring at their returns. But your contribution matters more than your returns, especially early on. Ask yourself, am I still investing consistently every month? Can I increase my contribution even by 25 or 50 pounds? Am I making the most of my 20,000 pounds ISA allowance? A 7% annual return of 500 pounds per month looks very different from a 7% on 600 pounds per month over 20 years. Small increases made early on compound into significant differences. Watch this video for more on compound interest. If this framework is already making your annual review feel more manageable, drop annual review in the comments below. It tells me you're building a system, not just watching numbers. Step 4. Review your fees. Check what you're paying and whether anything meaningfully cheaper has appeared. Sometimes platforms reduce fees. Sometimes new ETFs launch with lower charges. If the difference is meaningful over your time horizon, it may be worth switching. But don't move for 0.05% or very minimal changes. Don't move because something feels cheaper. Move only when numbers justify it. Optimization is good. Obsession is expensive in time and in mistakes. Step 5. Confirm diversification. Open your fund fact sheet. Most platforms let you download this in seconds. Check geographic exposure. Where is your money actually invested? Sector concentration. Are you accidentally overweight in tech, For example, top holdings. What are your 5 biggest positions? Global index funds that include the US become very US heavy, sometimes 60 to 70%. That's not necessarily wrong, but you should know this and choose this deliberately. Diversification isn't about owning everything. It's about not being accidentally over-concentrated. Step 6. Ignore market noise. I told you this step would be counterintuitive. Here it is. Do not change your strategy because markets fell this year, a recession has been predicted, interest rates has changed, someone on social media is panicking. The investor who build wealth are not the ones who react fastest. They are the ones who react the least. Your strategy should be designed to outlast headlines. If it can't, that's the real problem to fix. Here's what I want you to take from this. A portfolio review should be boring. If it's exciting, something has gone wrong. Boring means you have a plan. Boring means you're not reacting. Boring means you're building wealth. And that in the real world of financial noise is quite rare. There you have it. 6 steps, once a year, under 20 minutes. Revisit your goals. Has life changed? Check your allocation. Has it drifted? Review contribution. Can you increase it even slightly? Review fees. Is anything meaningfully cheaper? Confirm diversification. Are you accidentally concentrated? Ignore market noise. Stay the course. That's your annual system. Write it down, set a reminder, do it. In the next lesson, we go deeper because even with a perfect system like this, investors still panic when the markets fall. And that's not a strategy problem, it's a psychological problem. I'll show you why the human brain is literally wired to make bad investment decisions and the specific mental framework that rewire it. If you got value from this, subscribe, not for me, so the next lesson appears in your feed automatically. Because consistency in investing and in learning is where the results come from. If this is making sense and you're getting value from this series, do me one favor, hit that like button. It tells YouTube to show this to more people who need it. Now, if you have watched this and you're thinking, I understand the steps, but I'm not sure which account or which fund is right for my situation, that is exactly what my free coaching sessions are for. I offer free one-to-one and group coaching calls where we walk through your specific circumstances, your goals, your timelines, your questions. No jargon, no pressure, just clarity. The link to book is in the description below. And before you go, I have 3 quick asks. 1. Hit the like button if this helped you. It helps the algorithm show this to more beginners who need it. Number 2, subscribe if you have not already. I post every Thursday at 7 p.m. with new investing lessons. Click here to subscribe. Number 3, check the description for links to the previous lessons in this series. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. I read and reply to every single one. I'll see you Thursday for the next lesson.